What was the other thing you were going to bring up?
Warzone actually.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
So
let's talk Warzone.
So unfortunately, because due to many complications with Activision Infinity Ward, nobody has ever gotten to play Warzone or DMC, with the exception of people that were able to go to the Call of Duty Next event that took place several months ago. But of course, all of that is exclusive content that is not available to anyone except for those that went to the event. So no one knows what Warzone is, what the new DMZ mode is, or anything like that. So, but if you want to say for Warzone, the story is actually built off from the original Modern Warfare story. So because it's what they did for Warzone is a massive story build around. Mm-hmm. So they started with the Modern Warfare campaign. They did the Special Ops campaign which were various short missions that built up the new story, and then they continued that story into Warzone. And then when that story finished, we got to get the story from Modern Warfare 2, and it's very likely that we could see that story continue on to the Special Ops and Warzone for Modern Warfare 2 when they release on opening day next week.
Do you think that you know what are your thoughts? What do you think? What do you think it's going to be great? You think it's going to be, do you have reservations? Are you going to be like, yeah? What do you think? Where is it going to? Where are you on the spectrum of Warzone for Modern Warfare 2?
Honestly, I have higher hopes for this Warzone than I did with the last Warzone. Well, the Modern Warfare 2019 Warzone, because with that Warzone, it felt. It was great and all. They made a lot of variety and such, much more than what Fortnite ever did in terms of battle royale. Call of Duty didn't do much of themes in terms of Warzone, but it was a lot more universal as from what people want to see.
It is Call of Duty.
Yeah. But the reason why I have high hopes for this Warzone is because even though we don't know what Warzone is for this game, Call of Duty posted all around their social media that a confirmed map of the whole Warzone. So, and I see locations such as old Modern Warfare 2 maps, like from 2007, such as Terminal, Quarry, and then I see the old castle from Modern Warfare 2019. And so it goes to show that that the Modern Warfare 2 of this year is bringing back classics, and the fact that how I said maps like Quarry and Airport are in the current Warzone map that was released on their social medias, it automatically confirms that that old maps are going to be coming back from 2007 to 2022.
Awesome. Do you have any reservations?
If I did, I would say that it's not gonna be as how do I say, not as trivial, because with Modern Warfare 2019's Warzone, you had to do Easter eggs in order to complete the story. Yeah, like somehow you got to do There were bunkers that you had to get secret codes for, and you had to search all over the map to do it. I feel like Modern Warfare 2 is either going to expand on that or move away from that because, this is me personally. I don't do Easter eggs in a multiplayer setting. I do it in a campaign setting. One, because it's easier, and two, they'll
get timed out or something, right?
Yeah, exactly. With online, you get timed out.
They are cool.
Yeah.
We'll say that. It's just that it's just the bar of difficulty goes up.
Yeah.
So.
And my other reservation is that if they implement the cross weapon system again, because for the previous Warzone, which is called Caldera Warzone, which is the Call of Duty Vanguard Warzone, you got to play weapons from on a World War II map. Mm-hmm. From Modern Warfare 2019 and Black Ops Cold War. You have modern weapons in a World War II game. That does not work at all, and it doesn't make any sense.
You're right.
I think that's gonna be another reservation if they implemented that into the Modern Warfare 2 Warzone.
But then again, didn't they do the whole, what was it, the Skynet event or Terminator event or whatever?
Yes, but that is different because it wasn't that's a movie based event. It's not. It wasn't like it wasn't really relevant to the game.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just saying, I didn't get to try it, but I love Terminator. Mm-hmm. But I was just thinking about Out of Place when you brought up the Vanguard and modern weapons.
Yeah.
You know? But I guess then again, that they use the things that are sci-fi is actually the Terminators, not the weapons. So it's kind of yeah. But that was. But do you think they're going to do something like that?
I do believe that they are going to do more events like that. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they brought the Halloween event back for
my man
for this Warzone. However, because the Modern Warfare release is too close to Halloween, and the fact that we're not getting Warzone until a month after the game release.
Yeah.
So, if anything, I think our first event, I'm gonna take this with a grain of salt, and you all should too, is that we may get a Christmas event first for our first Warzone event for this current gen.
I like that. Like they could do something special with that.
Yeah.
And actually do something with it.
Yeah.
You know, instead of just saying like, here's a skin, here's Santa Claus, here's reindeer. You know.
Yeah.
You know, they could because they have been doing stuff. Mm-hmm. You know, so I like to see that. Okay, so this will be free to everybody, right?
Yes, Warzone is going to be free for everyone.
Yes. Will the Modern Warfare 2 stuff, like if you purchased Modern Warfare 2, do you get anything a little extra, or is everything that everybody, if you play Warzone, everybody gets the same, or do you get a little something extra for getting Modern Warfare 2?
Honestly, I am not sure. I do know that there are two, when you purchase or pre-order actually the Vault edition for Modern Warfare, which is the more expensive one, you get special skins for operators that such as Captain Price, Soap McTavish, Ghost, Farah. That gives you skins that look like Ghost, or
nice.
they even offer a Ghost Pack bundle, which has all the skins of Ghost from the 2019 pack. So you even get the original Ghost skins from the 2007 game implemented into this
Well, that's cool.
Warzone. Yeah,
I like that.
I feel like that's going to be the bonus if you purchase Modern Warfare 2 and have Warzone. Well, otherwise, I don't. If you just have Warzone, I don't think there's gonna be anything like any special bonuses.
Question: can you take those skins and can you apply them to the multiplayer in Modern Warfare?
That I wanna say yes.
Okay, I should probably clarify. Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I figured you got it, but I just did for everybody. As soon as I said it, I'm like, should have said 2. Yeah, but yeah, that would. I think that would be cool.
Yeah,
being able to use it in all, not just, I didn't reserve that one because I didn't know that was a 1, but kind of wish that's kind of cool. I would love to. I would actually like that.
Yeah,
you gotta love Soap, man. Sorry. I just find him a cool character. Yeah, actually, the whole cast cool. So, but yeah, and then the whole idea of the ghost, like you said, from what was it? What year?
2007.
Yeah, so that was the original.
Yeah.
My man, like, oh man, I remember playing that. The campaign, like in Tokyo, the towers. And then you're trying to get the dog. Another one was like you're trying to get your dog to safety.
Not that one.
Oh, okay.
Like the ghost character from the original Modern Warfare 2.
I went too far back. I mean, I didn't go far back enough. That's what I did.
Yeah.
The original, the better Ghosts.
Yeah.
Bringing up Ghost, though, the Ghost that I brought up raises a question. Do you think that they'll ever do? Because they did zombies. Do you think that they'll ever bring in the whole mode with aliens?
No.
Not even for an event?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a refresh. I don't know why they didn't. I don't know. And it wasn't as good as zombies, truthfully. But I think they could have made it better. Mm-hmm. Wasn't the best Call of Duty game, true, but it is part of its history. Mm-hmm. Hence why I was like, do you think? Maybe. Because those were some interesting... That was interesting. I was like, just kind of an interesting take. Interesting twist.
Yeah.
On the zombies. So, anyways, that's straying too far off the path, of what we're talking about. Mm-hmm. But what would you like to see that they haven't announced?
Let's see. I guess that all depends on how the campaign story plays out. The Modern Warfare 2 story, because this is a reboot, so we can't really know for sure what's gonna happen next. What I do like to see is that maybe some old returning characters coming back from the original games, because we're already in Modern Warfare 2 and we have pretty much the entire Private Task Force 141 roster, plus along with two new with characters such as Farah from 2019 Modern Warfare, Alex from Modern Warfare 2019, and then Alejandro from at this current game. But I really want to see characters like Yuri from Modern Warfare 3 make a comeback, because we had Sakayev, the original villain from Modern Warfare 1, the original, make a brief mention in the 2019, where his son Victor was the main villain in the Warzone story. So those two,
oh yeah,
so those two definitely made a comeback, and we got to see Khaled Al-Assad come back, who was also another villain from Modern Warfare 1. He was the villain in the Special Ops story for 2019. I mean, everyone wants to see Makarov come back, who was the main villain from Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3. Because, I mean, if you can't have him, you can't finish the story, of course.
Would you be upset if they brought him and made him a character as part of the story for Warzone instead of the campaigns?
I honestly, actually no, I wouldn't be, because I mean they did the same thing for Victor Zakayev's who is Imran Zakayev's son. He was the main villain for the story in Warzone, and it was they made old they've made old villains come back. Like the last event for Vanguard Warzone, they had other villains such as Raul Menendez from Black Ops 2, Rourke from Ghost, or Khaled Al-Assad from Modern Warfare 1, and then Sarah from Black Ops 4 come back for like a future ends tie event, so to speak, for that Warzone. So I mean, if they did that, I mean, I wouldn't be disappointed if Makarov made a comeback into a Warzone story.
I think I'd be okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
I think okay, I wouldn't mind, but I'd be more okay with it if they did both. Like, he does a thing in the Warzone, and then later you find him in he does his thing in actually, that would be awesome. That would be really awesome, because he has his own storyline here, and it could build the lore.
Yeah.
In the campaign, when he comes over the campaign.
If your theory is right, I feel like it would be better if it was he did Warzone first, and then it would expand to Modern Warfare 3's campaign.
Oh yeah, I mean that's why I said campaigns, like with an S, because I mean you can't just. I mean they could update the campaign, like I guess what they're going to do with Infinite, Halo Infinite. They're going to, from my understanding, they're going to give updates to. I could be wrong, but you see what I'm saying? It's like we don't know with Modern Warfare 2. They could, since it's free.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not give an update, like some kind of like how they do DLC for campaigns?
Yeah.
Give like a new chapter. You know, why not? Or that's why I wanted to cover. I was kind of covering all of them.
Yeah.
You know, future Modern Warfares as well as Modern Warfare 2 or the DLC or whatever.
Yeah.
They choose to do. You know, because with Warzone, if you do that, that would be dope.
Yeah.
If you help build the lore. It would more than help. It would cement it, like, you know, like bam. It would give players an incentive to play it. You know, that's good for business. You know, of course, they don't really need help because they're already killing it.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, you know, they love that fanfare. Give us some fanfare, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we'd love to see more of that character, so let's do it. Yeah, just say. But I'm gonna say is like I would hate it if I don't know if I'd hate it, but I don't know how I wouldn't feel like yeah if it was like a really small thing in Warzone and that's all we get.
Yeah.
You know, because you're right. He is pivotal. You know, hell, a lot of those characters are pivotal.
Yeah.
So, you felt like you got that America going on, you know. You just like, oh, I gotta fuck you up, man. You fucked with America. We're gonna fuck you over. Like, sorry for the language. It was just I remember playing the campaign, and you didn't kill him. You didn't kill him at the end. Yeah. We recently played Modern Warfare 2, the remastered. That's what I'm talking about. So, but you feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's like that America guy. You know, like rock, flag, and eagle. You didn't get to kill him. You know, but you did. It did. There was a satisfying ending, but well, they kind of also left it open ended as well. But you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. You would love to take them out properly, not just a small little thing in the like an event kind of thing. Yeah. So that's what I mean. I would either love it like where it's both.
Yeah.
Or in the campaign, you know. So not a small thing. Sorry, I went totally weird on rock, flag, and eagle. It's like, Chris, you're too American right now. Tone it down. I meant it as a joke.
Yeah.
It went weird, yeah. So, but yeah. So, question. Back to the questions. Back to the discussion on this, on Warzone and stuff. Ooh, something caught right there. So they do have the airport.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that they have something planned for that?
I mean, aside from Terminal making a comeback as a multiplayer map, I do believe we may get the massacre again from the original Modern Warfare 2, because that was the big event that stirred up the entire franchise, and the fact that in the reboot from 2019, how Captain Price mentions that he almost buried Sakhayev in Pripyat with Captain Macmillan. Mm-hmm. That was the mission all gillied up from the original Modern Warfare. So technically, that mission is canon to this current storyline. So if anything, they might do the same thing for Modern Warfare 3. They just probably won't show it.
Yeah, I see. That's actually kind of like what I was. A follow-up question I was going to ask was like, how do you do that? Like, because before you get the option, you get one warning, like, okay, this is what's going to happen. Mm-hmm. You want to play without it or with it, you know? And then it's like, it's Warzone. Mm-hmm. It's a multiplayer kind of thing. So
yeah,
you don't exactly have that option.
No. So
you think that they're just going to mention it.
Yeah.
That's one way to do it, yeah. Probably a better way, because toning it down would be I don't know how you tone it down.
You normally can now, because in the store because if you're talking about the campaign specifically, not including Warzone.
I'm referring to them shooting. Yeah, you playing as fucking terror. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like, whoa. To some people, that's very like hard.
Yeah.
You know, and if from what I understand, it's like putting that into Warzone. It's like, whoa. You know, it's like I have no problem playing it. I can separate the two. You know, but some people can't.
Yeah.
And you think that they're just going to like have like a little like something? It's going to be mentioned.
Maybe. I mean, that because as stated, that's exactly what they did with All Gillied Up for 2019. They just briefly mentioned it in the final briefing in the main campaign story.
Uh-huh.
So technically, even though it's just mentioned, you can't actually play that mission. It's still technically canon to the reboot. So it could be. So they could do the same thing for the airport.
Oh, I'm referring to Warzone, because you mentioned the airport. You saw all these things on the map for Warzone,
yeah,
and you mentioned the airport, and I was thinking, it's like, oh, what will they? How do you do the airport without it being that? Right?
Yeah.
I guess you just have nothing there, or just have people fighting off or something. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I don't know. That's why I asked. It is a controversial. I know you. I'm just saying it out loud. I know you know this, but it's a controversial. It was a hugely controversial thing, and man, I'm trying to imagine what they could do. You know, I don't know if it'll be as good if it's just a empty airport, because you could just say it's any airport.
Yeah.
You know, but if they had like an event or something, but you have to like, they'd have to do something.
Yeah.
They'd have to do something. I don't know. Or maybe you know what? They're smart people. They'll think of something. You know, you said it's there. So it could be just there, or it could be just they planned something. I could be thinking too much about it. What about the other places?
That's I only looked at the Warzone map briefly, so I could only remember so much. I can't really say. I remember most of the places on there.
Okay, let's focus on what.
Yeah.
Not the airport. I think we spent too much time on the airport because it is controversial as fuck. You know, it's like, wow. But moving on further, the castle. There's cool stuff they could do with that.
From what I saw, I believe that castle is actually an old map that they brought back from 2019 Modern Warfare's multiplayer. Not their Warzone, their multiplayer. Because there was this one Islamic palace that was pretty much the whole map. You had two stories, the ground floor and the second floor, and you had the outside area to go around it. So it was a pretty big map.
So it's not the castle I'm thinking of.
No.
Okay. But that's still cool.
Yeah.
That is still cool.
I don't think it's...
I was thinking of the one where basically you save soap.
The gulag.
That's not a castle at all, is it?
No.
So, I was thinking old stuff, so it's like, maybe it was a, like, old castle or something. I don't know. You're right. It is a gulag. And they already have the gulag. God. Anyways, what else? What was the other places?
The only one other place I know of is Quarry, which was an old map from the original Modern Warfare 2 game.
Okay.
I can't remember. I don't know if it's going to be the same exact layout, but it could be relatively similar. But the Quarry was a fan favorite. It was very small. Very small is a bit exaggerating. It was a small map. And it was, the reason why it was so small is because most of it was based off elevation. you had to either go up or down to go through the map. Not
Oh, that's cool.
yeah.
I'm beginning to think all these places are more maps from the multiplayer, not from the campaign,
Yeah.
which would make the whole airport thing simpler.
Yeah.
That's cool. Still, that's fanfare right there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm down for it. Yeah. It also throws that whole like, what are they going to do out the window, which is great. So, that would get me thinking like, okay, how are they going to do this? Because no, stop. Okay, like I gotta stop thinking. Cause like just when you get excited about something, you know how you get. So I was just excited. Call of Duty. It's just like what, So moving on. Anything else?
Not really, no.
Okay. Now, anything else about Warzone?
Not necessarily, no, because we have so little information as of right now. It's too early to tell what we can expect from for Warzone.
I do have a question. It's not. It is Warzone, but it's not necessarily Warzone. Let me explain. What are your thoughts on the talks on how they said they're going to do Warzone 2? What are your thoughts on that?
Warzone 2 is pretty much what we've been going over for Modern Warfare 2's Warzone. It's just they're just calling it Warzone 2. That's pretty much it.
When does that come out?
That actually comes out about a little either a month or less than a month after the game's release. So I want to say an estimate of between 2 to 3 weeks after.
Awesome. So soon. Is it going to be free to play like the previous Warzone?
I want to say yes.
Okay. Can you carry your stats and stuff over?
Being that it's a brand new Warzone, it's completely brand new. I'm going to say no.
Yeah. We've played without carrying over our stuff before.
Mm-hmm.
We'll deal with it. Although at the same time, it's going to be like, unless they do. What do you think about this? What if they did the whole like thing Rockstar did, where you basically go to their website, link it, and then they connect it that way?
I wouldn't have an issue with it. I would, but if they didn't, if they didn't give us that option, I would be fine because it's just a clean slate to start fresh for all players, especially since they're using an anti-cheat system, and stuff like that. So it's a good way to like keep bots or hackers from 2019 from implementing into Modern Warfare 2.
Okay.